Here's something nobody tells you. The reason so many maxi dresses end up shoved to the back of the closet has nothing to do with age. It has to do with one small styling mistake. A mistake so common that even women, who dress beautifully every single day, still make it without realizing. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Because a maxi dress, worn the right way, doesn't just cover you up. It transforms the way you move, the way you stand, even the way people respond to you when you walk into a room. Worn the wrong way, though, it can swallow your shape whole and add years you never asked for. So today, we are going to fix that. Not with rules. Not with restrictions. But with real, elegant strategies that let you wear maxi dresses the way they were always meant to be worn, with confidence, with ease, and with a kind of quiet glamour that makes people ask, "Where did you get that dress?" If you're new here, welcome to Ageless Elegance, where we believe style only gets more interesting with time. Let's get into it. Style number 1, the belted waist trick. Let's start with the single most transformative habit a woman can adopt with a maxi dress. And it costs nothing extra, because you probably already own it. The belt. So many women buy a beautiful flowing maxi dress, and wear it exactly as it comes off the hanger, loose, unstructured, floating around the body like a curtain. And it looks lovely. But it's missing something. It's missing you. Here's why this matters. Without definition at the waist, even the most gorgeous fabric can start to look like it's wearing you, instead of the other way around. A belt changes everything in an instant. It draws the eye to the narrowest part of your torso, creates a beautiful hourglass silhouette, and instantly makes the dress look tailored, intentional, expensive, even if it came off a clearance rack. Picture this for a moment. You're walking into a summer dinner, the fabric moving softly around your ankles, but at your waist, a slim leather or woven belt catches the light. Suddenly, that flowing dress isn't hiding your shape. It's celebrating it. The trick is choosing a belt that complements, not competes. A slim, 1 to 2 inch belt in a neutral tone works with almost any print. If your dress already has bold color or pattern, keep the belt simple. If the dress is a solid, quiet color, that's your invitation to have a little fun with texture. A woven straw belt for daytime, a soft leather one for evening. This one adjustment alone can take a maxi dress from shapeless to show-stopping. But belting is really just the beginning of a much bigger secret. Style number 2, choosing the right fabric weight. Because here's something most style guides never mention, the way a maxi dress moves matters just as much as how it fits. Think about the difference between a heavy cotton dress that sits stiffly around the body, and a flowing rayon or silk blend dress that skims and sways with every step. One can feel like a costume. The other feels like poetry in motion. Women over 60 often gravitate toward safer, heavier fabrics, assuming more structure means more polish. But structure without movement can actually add bulk and stiffness to the silhouette. Lightweight, fluid fabrics do something remarkable instead. They drape along your natural curves, skim past areas you might feel less confident about, and create graceful movement that instantly reads as elegant rather than covered up. Imagine stepping out onto a patio at golden hour, the fabric catching the breeze, moving gently as you walk. That soft motion draws attention to your posture, your grace, the way you carry yourself, not to any perceived flaw. That's the quiet power of the right fabric. When shopping, run your hand across the material before you even try it on. If it feels soft and falls easily when you hold it up, that's your fabric. Rayon, modal, silk blends, and lightweight linen blends tend to move beautifully. Stiffer cottons and heavier jersey knits, while comfortable, often add visual weight instead of removing it. And once you've mastered fabric and fit, there's a third factor that most women completely overlook, one that has everything to do with proportion. Style 3. Mastering proportion with footwear. Because a maxi dress, by nature, covers a lot of vertical space. And when you cover that much length with fabric, what you do at your feet becomes surprisingly important. Here's the mistake. Many women pair a floor-length dress with flat sandals, assuming comfort and elegance can't coexist. But flat, fully covered shoes worn under a long hemline can visually shorten the body, making even a tall woman appear a little more compact than she actually is. The fix isn't complicated, and it definitely doesn't require abandoning comfort. A slight heel, even just an inch, elongates the leg line beneath the dress. A wedge sandal does the same thing while keeping you steady and supported all day. Even a flat sandal with a delicate strap that shows a hint of skin at the ankle can create the illusion of extra height. Picture two women in the identical maxi dress. One wears a bulky, closed sneaker. The other wears a strappy low wedge in a nude tone that blends with her skin. The second woman appears taller, longer, more put together, not because her dress is different, but because her proportions are working in her favor. This is the kind of detail that stylists obsess over, but rarely explain simply. And once you start noticing it, you'll see it in every well-dressed woman you admire. Speaking of details that quietly do the heavy lifting, there's one more, and it might be the most flattering trick of all. If you're finding these tips useful, this is a perfect moment to hit subscribe here on Ageless Elegance. We publish new videos every week dedicated to helping women feel confident, elegant, and completely themselves at every stage of life. Style number 4. The power of a vertical line. Now here's something most women never consciously notice, even though their eyes register it instantly: the difference between a maxi dress with a strong vertical detail and one without. A vertical element, think a front button placket, a subtle center seam, an open cardigan layered on top, or even a long pendant necklace, draws the eye up and down the body in one smooth motion. This single visual trick elongates your entire silhouette, making you appear taller, leaner, and more elegant, almost instantly. Compare that to a plain, uninterrupted maxi dress with no vertical detail at all. It's not unflattering, exactly. But it can read as flat, a single block of color or print from shoulder to floor, with nothing guiding the eye. Now picture this instead: a soft, open cardigan or lightweight duster layered over a solid maxi dress, its edges falling in two long vertical lines from shoulder to ankle. Suddenly the whole outfit has structure, dimension, movement. It looks curated, intentional, like something out of a boutique window display, not simply a dress. And this brings us to the final point, the one that ties every other tip together, and honestly, might matter more than all of them combined. Style number 5. Wearing it like you mean it. Because here's the truth about maxi dresses that no styling guide will admit outright: the dress is only half the equation. The other half is you. Two women can wear the exact same maxi dress, belted the same way, in the same fabric, with the same elegant sandals. And yet one of them will look effortlessly glamorous, while the other looks like she's simply wearing a long dress. What's the difference? Posture. Presence. The quiet confidence of someone who knows she looks good and isn't asking permission to believe it. Think about the women you've always admired for their style, the ones who seem to glow in whatever they wear. It's rarely about trends. It's about how they carry themselves. Shoulders relaxed but lifted. Chin level. A slight smile, like they are in on a secret the rest of us haven't figured out yet. A maxi dress rewards that kind of presence more than almost any other garment, because it moves with you. Every step becomes part of the outfit. Every turn of the body lets the fabric flow. When you walk with intention, the dress becomes an extension of your confidence, not a costume you're hiding behind. So here's a small practice. Before you leave the house, take 30 seconds in front of the mirror, not to critique, but to notice. Notice how the fabric moves when you turn. Notice how the belt defines your waist, how the vertical lines lengthen your frame, how the right shoes lift your whole silhouette. Let yourself actually see what you're seeing, instead of rushing past it. Because that's really what elegance after 60 is about. It was never about hiding, minimizing, or apologizing for the space you take up in the world. It's about choosing pieces that move beautifully with your body, and then wearing them like you already know how good you look. That's what a well-worn maxi dress represents, not an attempt to look younger, but a decision to look exactly like the woman you've become, confident, graceful, and completely, unapologetically elegant. If this video helped you see your maxi dresses a little differently, I'd love to hear which tip you're trying first. Drop it in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this, consider subscribing to Ageless Elegance, where every week we celebrate the kind of beauty and style that only gets richer with time. Until next time, stand tall, move gracefully, and wear your elegance like you mean it.